it's our turn. Well, howdy folks, how you going? Rob here. Something a little bit different on this one. We all want to go to Fraser Island. We all want to go cruising in four-wheel drives and do all the rest of it on Fraser Island. Today, being the Wanderer, I'm going to do something a little bit different. We're going by air. We're going to land on the beach. We're going to have a look around, check out Fraser from the air. A unique perspective. We're going on board with Air Fraser Island, so let's go check it out. Time to introduce the captain. Captain Kitty. Nah, just kidding. Let's go meet the captain. Today's flight is going to take us from Hervey Bay, across to Eurong, over Lake Mackenzie, up along the beach there. We're going to land somewhere on the beach and then go check out Lake Wobby, and then come on back to Harvey. We met the captain just before, Captain Kitty. That's a flight engineer, Engineer Cat. There's the real captain, folks. Christian's our man today. Little plane here we're about to go in. Up, up, and away! Once you are airborne, a quick right-hand turn and we are heading over Hervey Bay itself. And on a day like today, it is looking spectacular. Now for me, it was a shorter than expected flight over the bay. For some reason, I'd always thought this was a lot larger. However, it is definitely stunning. And before you know it, we are over Fraser Island. Or, as it's known now, Gari. Now, what does Gari mean? Gari is the indigenous word, and what the locals used to call it, paradise. And oh my goodness, they got that right. Simply stunning. Alrighty folks, fact time with Rob the Wanderer. Okie doke. This rainforest right here folks, it may look like a normal rainforest, but underneath is 100% sand, no dirt. And I tell you what, another amazing fact, this rainforest right here, she's over 1,200 years old. My goodness. Now Gari is the largest sand island in the world. A World Heritage listed island. And well, of course, it will have some amazing sights to see. One of them is this little beauty, Lake Mackenzie. After a quick loop around Lake Mackenzie, we see the eastern side of the island come into view from the cockpit, and the hunt for the landing strip begins. Now Fraser Island, or Gari, is one of only 2 places in the world where you can land a plane on the beach. Can you guess the other spot? Before you make your guess, it's a place you wouldn't expect. And I tell you what, actually, leave your answers down below, guys. No Googling, where do you think is the other place in the world where you can land a plane on the beach? And let's see who can pick it. Leave your comments below, guys. I tell you what, it is a great trivia question. Touchdown, Fraser Island. This landing was absolutely unreal. What an experience. I would recommend this to absolutely everybody, guys. Get out here, get amongst it. Air Fraser Island. This is awesome. Alrighty, we're going from wings back to something I'm more familiar with, wheels. Alrighty guys, we've now jumped out of the plane, we're back on 4 wheels, we're on Fraser, check it out, fully sick. Christian and Hugh, Christian was flying the plane, now he's driving the bloody 4-wheel drive. We're off to the bakery. Where are we going? Eurong?
Yeah, Eurong.
Eurong Bakery. It's going to be fully sick guys, so we'll check it out when we get there. Now, it was an absolute treat to be given the chance to do a run up to the bakery at Eurong from the landing strip. Thanks to the guys at Air Fraser, that was absolutely awesome. The pie was absolutely unreal. Also, there's not just a bakery there, guys. We've got a few little shops, a pub, and what looked like a fantastic resort at Eurong. Don't worry, folks. I have this place now on the list. We will be coming back here. Back in the plane, guys. Let's get this thing back in here. Now, before you know it, our time on the island was up, and it was time to get back on board. Now, both the landing and the takeoff from the sand was butter smooth. Something I didn't expect, to be honest. It was better than landing on a runway. The late afternoon sun, guys, I tell you what, this bay was absolutely turning it on. How gorgeous is this? It's time for us to get back to mainland Australia and back to Hervey Bay Airport. Now, as we come into land, folks, just out of full disclosure, Air Fraser Island haven't paid for this video or anything like that. Myself and a few others were at the Mr. Buckaroody camp out event at Hervey Bay at the time, and we decided to take this day trip over to Gari. We all paid for this trip with our own funds, etc. However, I can 100% without any hesitation happily recommend these guys for a trip over to Fraser. A unique Fraser experience, that is for sure. How many Akubras are here, you ask? Well, without doubt, she gets 5 Akubras, baby. You! Well, guys, as you can see, the next plane load of passengers are already in the air doing their tour of Fraser Island with Air Fraser Island. What an amazing experience that was. Absolutely unreal. If you're in the area, if you're in Hervey Bay, Riverheads, you're not heading over to Hervey Bay or you don't have time or the gear, jump on the plane, guys. As you can see, that was absolutely awesome over Lake Mackenzie, landing on the beach, going over the rainforest. Simply awesome. And only one of 2 places in the world where you can do this, where you can land and take off on a beach. One's being Fraser Island. Where's the other one? Leave a comment below if you reckon you know where it is or you want to have a guess. Only one of 2 places in the world. And it's somewhere where you won't expect. Anyway, guys, Air Fraser Island, give them a look up when you come up this way. Absolutely awesome. What an experience. Get out here, check it out for yourself. Christian the pilot was absolutely fantastic. Gave us a bit of a guided tour with the headsets on and all the rest of it. Really, really cool. And seeing Fraser Island from the air gives you a completely different perspective. Alright guys, if you like this sort of stuff, give us a subscribe, make sure you like, all that sort of stuff, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.